Blind Guy Garage, real quick one. Little short video. I think this is the final color. I had a friend of mine come over. His YouTube channel is Dillweed Fabrication. And he said that the previous color, which was neon yellow, was just ugly. He couldn't stand it. He said it makes me want to throw up. I mean, he kind of started hurting my feelings. But then I sprayed some John Deere yellow, which is ag yellow, and I liked it better, and he did too. And it matches the Dane. And so I even sprayed. So far, this is all just 1 1/4 cans. And I even went ahead and, where is it? There. Yeah, right there. I even did the hitch because it's black, and you go to walk by that thing, and same way on this one. You know, you go to walk by it, and ow, you know, all the time. And you know, no more sore noggins, because I'll be able to see this bright yellow, very bright yellow crane. And I didn't paint the cylinder because that's always subject to change, because they don't tend to. That one has been a great one to be outside. The next step is just trying to make it look better, so high visibility. But this is Puddin Fab Shop's favorite wheel. I'm gonna call these the I don't know, pudding blades. Yeah, but I'm thinking about leaving this all chrome and maybe painting this part yellow, just to be funny. The reason I had to run these was because this is so big, normal wheels wouldn't fit. But these old saw blades, they're made to fit everything. But I thought it'd be kind of funny. It looked like a yellow flower or something, I don't know. But I thought about cleaning on those, because they've never been cleaned. They weren't. I ran these wheels with no tires on them on this crane for a long time, and then old Dillweed Fabrication said he was going to throw these away, and he brought them over, and he said, "Hey, will you think you put them to use?" I said, "I reckon they'll go right on the crane," and they've been on there for, good Lord, 5-6 years. They're cracking. They're getting there. But shoot, you could put some good tires on this thing and actually pull it down the road. That axle is really good and everything. But so we got, and it'll evolve for sure. I'm thinking about doing a electric winch down here, and then putting a little fair lead or something right there. And then that would involve a solar panel to charge some sort of battery, and it would probably be hung down here. Battery probably be hung off the side of the crane down there. So, because we want these to be foot treads and to be able to always be walked on, and I may even bring more stuff out that way, or possibly put the battery on the post right there. And then with the solar panel, it'll do the thing that it does and keep the battery charged. Also see the potential for putting, I don't know, hydrostat or zero turn motors here, maybe zero turn wheel motors and pumps off of like a cheapo, and then chain driven to this here. If we were to do, like, I don't know, who's to say we don't put a 5 on 5.5 lug pattern drum on there with a sprocket, chain drive to the transmission, and then have a little I don't know, it could even be a push mower engine to do what we're doing. Right there-ish. And you fire that puppy up, and you'd have, you know, a completely mobile thingy. And then you could put a seat bracket up there between the weights and the hitch. You know, just pedestal that up, maybe throw a weight box back there and have this wheel, you know, to do the things that they do up there, you know. And it could stay, it could be in its own thing, and you could still have it with maybe a jack or something, so you could pick it up, set it on a machine. And because if you really need to pick up something heavy, you won't have enough weight, you know. And as I, you know, if I decide to lose any more weight, I'm not going to be very good at keeping, you know, that end on the ground where that end wants to go up. But anyhow, this is another one of the deals that I've been working on. We use this thing, I've been using this thing a lot lately, but with that feature now, if you chain to something and you're pulling it and the nose of it's digging in, well, guess what? Pick it up. Also, what's really cool with this is if you got to go pick up a trailer and it's loaded, you run this boom arm in, you can pick up the trailer with the boom and swing it onto the ball, set her back down and take off, by golly. So this thing is turning out to be something I need to keep. I'm playing with adding additional features here, but I thought about closing this little spot in. I know I've got that, but doing this so that you could put stuff there, you know, and probably start cutting some of that mess off. That stuff right there is this sharp too. But yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. I think I could do some more stuff with this thing, and it'd be even more cooler than it is. I don't know, and cap these off, come up with something to put in there to do something with this space, to be able to make some kind of thingy. I don't know. What about a thingy that slides out of here a little, or it can be pulled out to drill a hole, and it has a foot that comes down with maybe a wheel. Because if all the other ideas come together and it's mobile and don't need a machine to pull it around, it would need a way to not tip. But what I do like about this is I'm always having to use every inch of space in between here, and it would take away from the reach of the boom arm, because you'd be bumping into stuff. Because sometimes I even have to take this guy back off to be able to. I should have took it off when I was painting. I might take it off still and paint it, because I still got to paint it right yonder. That's Magic brand. That stuff it goes on very nice, but that stuff takes forever to dry. Like, get ready to take a nap. I mean, it's going to take a minute. You don't want to do this at night when you go in the house and go to bed, and then it'll be dry in the morning. But and it's still going to be kind of tacky, not tacky, but soft, let's say, for a couple days, really. Because I mean, this thing has been painted for a couple days, and it's still, you can tell your fingernail might pull up some of the paint. It's not that. But I will tell you too, it'll seal off. You can paint this stuff over dirt and it'll trap the dirt under there, and really, mud clods. You can paint a mud clod and it will stay. It'll dry and harden over the mud clod. It's crazy. I had a tractor once that was sprayed in this stuff, and it was like, well dang, that bolt's rounded off. No, I thought it was a rivet actually. And I was like, well, I gotta move it. I gotta turn it. So I grab a chisel, and it was a big dirt clod that they just painted over. So it was one of them Craigslist restorations. But y'all let me know what you think. If y'all have ideas too. So like I said, with the whole battery thing, what do we got? LED light maybe, so it's a complete working unit. It'd be really cool to have zero turn transmissions and all that. It don't have to be heavy duty stuff. It needs to be something I can easily readily get, you know, something that they made a whole bunch of. Like, I don't know, you got Cub Cadet zero turn, I think is right over there. So Cub Cadet, I mean, it's just something. It'd be, all it's got to do is push this around. If you want to be doing some serious tugging, you don't want to be using a crane to pick up stuff. You want to be using the crane to pick up stuff and that, because this whole combo will pull a ton of weight. But I don't know, did I get under there good? I think so. But yeah, I think it looks great, but that is coming from a blind guy. It's getting dark quick. I don't know if y'all can hear the racetrack, but I don't live far from a drag strip, and it's calling my name. Man, I really want to go back over yonder. Yep. Like, share, subscribe. Do all that stuff, please. Share it around on the Facebooks and the Instagrammers and all of that. I can't do Instagrammer. I've been trying to figure that whole thing out, and just the eyes don't understand how to map out the websites and stuff. Same thing with like the whole YouTube thingy. It's getting to, it was very, very difficult at first, and I'm getting better at it. But like, share, subscribe. Y'all stay blessed.